Hey everyone, today I wanted to talk to you about turning your website into a mobile app. Now, this might not have occurred to you before, but this is possible to do. You can turn your website into a mobile app, but it is something that could possibly benefit your business. And I want to tell you the top reasons why you should consider doing this. All right, let's get started. So the first reason you should consider turning your website into a mobile application is enhanced user experience, right? It is generally faster, quicker, easier to use a mobile app versus a mobile designed website. Even though you could have a really good website, it could work perfectly well on the phone. There's a better user experience on a mobile application usually because of the native functionality that can be used for your device. So you would have noticed that on your device, if you're operating on an app, you might see a different kind of interaction between your phone and a website versus an app and your phone, right? That's because the app is able to access native functionality a lot easier. Right, the next thing is push notifications. So I'm sure you've seen on your phone, you get a whole bunch of these little messages coming in, and you got to tap them, or they take up your attention to some degree. It's almost like a little SMS in a sense, except these don't have to cost you anything, right? They're push notifications, and if you have that enabled on your app, and the user obviously gets a chance to opt in and say yes, they want to receive the push notifications. If they say yes, then you can send them these notifications. Obviously, you can do it as much as you want, but I would not recommend to overdo it. But it can be very beneficial for promotions and just getting your audience more engaged again with your app and with your brand. So it's very powerful. Whereas if someone just goes to your website, they're not necessarily going to subscribe. Even though you can add push notifications to a website, I personally wouldn't subscribe to push notifications on a website. But if I've gone through the effort of downloading and installing an application on my phone, then I will consider opting into the push notifications. And I'm sure a lot of other users are like me and they would do the same thing. So there's another benefit. You can obviously, it's basically a communication channel out to your public. Right, now another third thing is that it gives your brand incredible credibility. If I see that a website is telling me, hey, we've got a mobile version of our website or our service or whatever here, we've got an app that you can download, it immediately sends me the signal that these guys are a serious business and they're not just a mom and pop shop, and they've gone through the effort. They're really trying to make it easy for their customers and for their audience to engage with them. So that is another benefit. Now, there's also some interesting stats, right? So users spend significantly more time on mobile apps versus websites, right? So it averages about 201 minutes per month, right? Shopping and doing other things versus around only 10 minutes a month when it comes to websites, right? So there's a significant difference in terms of how many people are engaging with mobile apps versus mobile websites, right? Then conversion rates. Now, mobile apps boost a 157% higher conversion rate than mobile websites. And on apps, users are viewing products 4.2 times more versus on mobile websites, right? So there's a huge difference in terms of mobile app usage versus website usage. There's a huge difference. Now, also, there's a significant preference for consumers to use apps. 64% of consumers say they prefer using a business's mobile app versus their mobile optimized website. So there are lots of reasons to consider this. I'm not saying that turning your website into an app is going to be the big game changer for your business, but it does look like there is a valid reason to consider it at least, and to try and do it and to see what you can get out of it and give it a go, right? And recently I did this for a customer, and I went through the whole process of turning their website into a mobile application, and it turned out really well. And I'll show you just a brief little clip here of what that looks like. And if you would like to turn your website into a mobile application, then let us know. Reach out to us at pixolve.com, and we'll give you a quote and we can take it from there. All right, let me show you exactly what this little app looks like that I created. Okay, and here we've got two examples of the app, one on Android, one on iOS for Apple. And you can see here we've got the app displayed in here. So it's got a little menu, right? And we can customize this. We can decide what we want it to go to, what menu options we want. There's also an easy way for people to call or email you or contact you from here. And then it's pulled in all the product categories in here, as you can see. And if I tap on one of these categories, it takes me to that category in the shop, and also shows me the product. If I tap on a product, I can now add it to cart. That's been added to my cart. View my cart, I can check out, and I can fill in my details and basically do everything that I can on the website. But the experience is a little quicker. It's a little bit more responsive. It's just that little bit more comfortable. And that is why people prefer to use these apps over websites. And then down here, I've also got quick links. I can go to the shop again if I want. I can go to any of the categories. You can even include some of your YouTube channel, for example. And if I wanted to log in and I wanted to look at past orders, I can log in here again. And I can see those. So this one, the session has ended. I'll just refresh. So it's loading it up again. And you'll see that the experience is very similar. It's asking me if I want to allow notifications. That's the push notifications I was talking about. That's obviously very beneficial. And let's see, it is loading up. There we go. And the experience is virtually the same. And there we go. You can also pull in, for example, your blog posts into this. So if I go here to the blog, I can see their blog articles. There we go. And it's just a much simpler, easier version of your website, easy for people to interact with. And I hope that gives you an idea of what it looks like. Okay, well, that's it for this video. If you would like a mobile app like this, reach out to us. And I hope you found this useful. Have a good day. Bye.